Everybody, today is Thursday, October 24th. It's 8:30 a.m. and I'm on my way to an offer that I got from Uber Eats. I'm first going to go to Aware Coffee, which I've never heard of. Then I'm going to go to Munchbox, and they're for the same customer. I'm going to get $9.08 for 3.6 miles. Name of the place, but maybe that went out of business and now it's called Aware Coffee. So I'll find out when I get there. So anyway, I got my camera working again. You saw yesterday's video was pretty sucky because I forgot to put the memory card in the dash cam, and the whole time I was just talking to myself and thinking I was being recorded, and I was not. I wasn't being recorded at all. So that was a total waste of my time. Alright, I'm just looking to see where this place is. It looks like it is, based on the drop pin, it looks like it might be a new place. It might be, there used to be this German bakery place and it went out of business. So maybe it's another coffee place in the shopping center that opened up, which would be really weird because there's already a coffee place in that shopping center. So I'm just gonna keep my eyes peeled and see what I see. But yeah, so I wasn't able to record yesterday. I was telling you guys about how I had a tonsil stone and how I removed the tonsil stone using my water pick. It was able to dislodge the stone, and I couldn't figure out what it was. Like I was like analyzing the stone. I'm like, what the hell is this? And why is it? How did it get in? How did it get there? Is it food or what is it? So it was like a white stone. It looked like a white stone. So this morning I was brushing my teeth and I saw it starting to form again. And I said, oh no, it's not food, it's toothpaste. I've been doing this routine where after I brush my teeth and I spit out the toothpaste, I don't rinse my mouth out, because usually when I did that before, I was getting like the enamel in my teeth was starting to erode. I guess there's so much minerals in the water here in Vegas. So what I was doing, I was just leaving the toothpaste on my teeth. You know, I was spitting out everything I could out after I brushed my teeth. But I was leaving the remnants that's on my teeth of the toothpaste in my mouth. Like I was thinking, well, it's gonna help to, protect my teeth or whatever. It has fluoride and all this other stuff. I don't know, I'm not a doctor. I was just doing my own thing. Alright, I have the order. It's just one cold drink. Oh, there was no waiting. Right when I walked in, they were putting the drink together. Boy, this is getting tangled. Okay, alright. Now let's head on down to Munchbox, 0.4 miles from here, 2-minute drive. No waiting on that part of the order either. It was ready to go. And Now I'm traveling 7 minutes from here, 1.8 miles. It's a house. I have a gate code and it's a meet at the door. Alright, and which is the best way for me to go? Should I go out this way? Oh wait, where is this place? Oh, okay, yep, I gotta go that way. Alright, let's do this. I never like to go the way that it says. I hate making that U-turn. I'd rather just wait my turn over here, over this away. Even though usually it's a longer wait and I gotta wait at that red light, it's less dangerous than making that U-turn. See, there's cars here and I gotta wait. Or do I? Or maybe I don't have to wait. Oh, I don't. Okay, I don't have to wait. Never mind. Oh boy. Yeah, it's been a busy morning. I did some walking this morning over at the Green Valley Ranch Casino to get some exercise. Some good de-stressing exercise. I was working last night on my Ring doorbell. You guys probably out there have those Ring doorbells with the video cameras on them, and the sun over time fogs up the glass in front of the camera lens on the Ring doorbell, so eventually you can't see anything. It's like everything is in a thick fog when you try to look at who's at the front door on your Ring doorbell. So I had to go up, look online to figure out what to do. It's like, well, how am I going to fix this situation? And they said use 2000 grit sandpaper, like a really fine sandpaper, and sand it down. And then they also said to, after that, to use car wax and then a buffing machine, you know, like a Dremel, to buff it down and smooth it out, and that'll make it clear. I'm like, first of all, where the hell am I gonna get 2000 grit sandpaper in the middle of the night? Where am I gonna get a Dremel to this down? I'm like, these instructions are not practical. These are not everyday items that people have just laying around the house. So I was like, okay, I need to figure something out. So I had a pumice stone in the bathroom, and I pumice stoned the glass to like break up the material that was cloudy on the surface of the glass on the Ring doorbell. So that kind of sanded it down. And I knew that was a very fine grit, because if you're gonna pumice stone your body with something, it can't be a very, you know, a very low grit that's gonna be, you know, like the super rough sandpaper. And it didn't feel really rough, so it's like, well, it's not gonna damage the glass, it's just gonna, and it's not gonna do anything major. So I went ahead and did that. And then in the garage I had some of that stuff for cleaning, you know, foggy headlights, and I said, well, oh, for sure this is gonna work. So I took that stuff, which luckily I just had for foggy headlights on a car, and I followed the instructions for that, and it cleared it right up. It got rid of the fog off of the, you know, off of the ring doorbell. And now it's not like crystal clear, like brand new, but it's now good enough where I can actually see who's at the door, and they're not like a ghostly figure at the front door. So yeah, if you have that if you have a problem like that on your Ring doorbell, just buy the stuff that you would use to clean foggy headlights, and it does the same thing, and that worked out really good. Now they recommend using car wax, and some guy said use toothpaste. So I think the bottom line is that if you don't have a Dremel, because I think ultimately you would need a Dremel, something that would really, like a high-speed thing that would polish the glass surface of the Ring doorbell. If you don't have that, then just get what I got. Get that stuff that's used to clean foggy headlights, and whatever's in that, boy, it gets rid of the fog. After you apply it about 4 or 5 times, it's gone. So I did about 5 treatments, and then it appeared just fine on the ring. So that's what I was doing last night around the house. That was my project before I went to bed last night, because I'm like, I'm not dealing with this tomorrow in the morning when the sun is beating down on me, and you know, and it's the daytime and I have all kinds of things to do. So yeah, so that's what I was up to last night. And then I didn't like the way my video stats were when I had my video released early in the morning, like at 7:45 in the morning. I released my last video, and so now I switched it to the evening. I had a lot of luck releasing it at 10 o'clock at night, believe it or not. So I'm gonna give it one more try. I'm gonna try to release my video at 6 o'clock tonight and see how that goes. And if stats are bad, I'm just gonna go back to releasing it at I'll release it probably at 9 o'clock at night, maybe, or something, maybe a little bit earlier. I'm making a ride up here. Let's see, we're almost there. 0.6 miles, 2 more minutes. And yeah, gonna see how it goes. But I was surprised the stats dropped, and it wasn't like it was the video that didn't have the dash cam video on it, and there was really, you know, quality-wise, it was the same level as the previous videos. You just never know what's gonna be a hit or miss on the on YouTube. You know what the algorithm's gonna do, how many times it's gonna share it, and all that other stuff. Let's see, am I turning here? No. I'm turning, no, not yet. I guess I'm on the main, all the way to the end, all the way to the stop sign. I still got 0.2 miles to go. I hope this isn't a hard drop off. Sometimes some of these places have a gate. Do they have a gate? Yeah, they have a gate. Oh, it's gonna be this real fancy house coming up on the left. Let me get the gate code loaded up in my brain. Oh great. $3.36, we don't care. It's gonna be these Cactus Wren Estates. I already forgot the gate code. Okay, now I know. Alright, it worked. It's gonna be straight ahead. Let's see, I'll park next to those trash cans, I guess. Oh, look at that scary motorcycle with the pumpkin. Oh, that's scary. Alright, let's do this. Ciao, doggy. Oh, precious doggy. Uber Eats, $11, 3 cents, 6.7 miles. No. I got so distracted, the guy let out his little bulldog, and I was like, wait a minute, what's happening? Is that bulldog safe to be coming out? Alright, let's see, how do I get back? Where am I? Where am I? Oh, I guess I'll go back. Just go back that way because there's opportunities back that way. Although it's closer to go to my house if I go this way. I'll go this way. I got an Uber Eats, $9.75, 3.4 miles, shopping for 8 items. Hold on, let me look and see what. No, I don't want that. Hold on, you're confusing me. You're creating chaos for me. Hold on, I gotta turn around. There's a lot of chaos going on now, folks. I got 10 seconds to accept this offer. I accepted it. Alright, let me tell you about it. Oh god, I gotta turn off this stupid app. Okay, I got another one. It's coming from DoorDash. I'm gonna go to Smart and Final and shop for 8 items. I'm gonna get $9.75 for 3.4 miles. Why is this so difficult? I was trying to do the, manage the app, record the video, and do all these twists and turns because I'm in one of these particular areas where there was a lot of lefts, a lot of turns I had to make in order to get on track to where I'm at right now, which is leading me back to the Smart and Final. Because the other way I was going away from the Smart and Final. Okay, so it's coming up here. Man, I sure hope my dash cam is recording. Yesterday was such a bummer. I spent all that time just gabbing away and it wasn't recording a darn thing. And I never know to the end of the day. I don't know what's happening. I can't see the display screen. I can't see the dash cam. The dash cam is practically invisible to me when it's recording. So I don't know what's going on. Arrived at store. Start my shopping. Don't send the intro. I'm shopping for European style salted butter, almond milk, eggs, some canned pumpkin, some yeast packets, oh gosh, a mixing bowl, and some clear plastic deli containers, 50 count. Oh, and they just added an item. How nice. So yeah, I just have to make sure I stay organized with this delivery. Usually their aisle numbers are now correct. They updated in the app. It says I just have to shop for 7 unique items, so that's good. And I think I only took this one because the mile to money ratio seemed okay, but the drop-off didn't look so good as far as, well, I guess the drop-off is fine. 3.4 miles is not a great distance, so I'm not going to go too far north. In my mind, I thought I was going all the way up to Warm Springs Road, but no, it's not that far at all. So yeah, this is a fair offer. It's fair enough. And this is going to get me to almost $20, probably $19, I think. So it's good enough. And then that means after I do this one, I'll be halfway done to my goal. I'll have to do just 2 more deliveries. And I'm still sticking to doing accepting offers that have to be at least $8 and then $2 for every mile.
$2.99 chip with the
Shopping experience was not difficult. Everything I found pretty easily except for the organic pumpkin. Organic pumpkin in a can. They had changed the packaging as usual, as they always do, because whatever packaging you design, you can always expect 5 minutes later you're going to ask some designer to redesign it. And that's what they did. They updated the packaging to some kind of new design, and they even changed the name of it. It didn't say, it said organic pumpkin, I don't know, pumpkin goop or something, pumpkin puree or something, and then on the original it just said organic pumpkin. So totally ridiculous, actually. But you know, you do this job long enough, you know. You adapt. You're like, okay, I need to adapt. I need to figure this out. Ooh, a lot of cars. We're traveling 8 minutes from here, 2.3 miles. We're gonna go to a house. Let's leave at the door. Lots of cars, everybody. Lots of cars means be very patient, as everybody's in a hurry to go nowhere. Everybody rushed to go nowhere. Run to that red light, everybody. It says to make a right on St. Rose. I'm like, okay, I don't know what I'm doing. I guess I should have just made a right from the get-go from where I was at. I thought I had to go up Eastern, but I misread the instructions. I was literally right next to St. Oh, here comes all the cars. Let me in, please. Let me in. Oh gosh, now I gotta get over in 1.9 miles. Oy, oy, oy. Everybody's gunning it. They're all going super fast. It's like no matter how much I gun my car, they're gunning it even more. This whole stretch of road is like a freeway. Alright, I made it over. Yeah, I just got turned around. I thought I was going up Eastern. Anyway, it all worked out. And then the customer just ordered, you know, some eggs and all the other stuff. I already told you all the stuff they ordered. And the lady at the cash register, at the cashier, she said that she needed to eat something, that she was getting low blood sugar and getting kind of shaky. She must be pre-diabetic like me. I'm sure most people with American diets, I'm sure most of us are pre-diabetic if we all got our blood work done. It seems like it's very common for people nowadays to be pre-diabetic. And so I guess pre-diabetic means you don't need insulin, but you just have to watch your diet. And because the American diet is so poor in nutrition, it's no wonder we're all pre-diabetic. There's just too much salt, fat, and sugar. But that's what makes it taste so good. How are we supposed to stop once they get us hooked? We're all addicts to our American way of living. Everybody drools when they see the box of donuts come into the room. It's like, what are you supposed to do? What can we do? We are trapped in the endless cycle, and we can't get out. I'm sure there's some of you out there who are just real sticklers and you don't touch any of the bad food, but for the most of us, it's too late. Our parents got us hooked on all this crap, and we can't get off of it. It all started with Frosted Flakes, and here we are. Frosted Flakes and Coca-Cola, and here we are. We are all overweight and sick. I got 4 more minutes, 0.7 miles. I've only put on 6.5 miles on the car so far. I've got about getting 60 miles to the gallon. The temperature is a perfect 72 degrees. This is the way October is supposed to be. And the time is 9:13 a.m. Man, I wish the weather was like this all the time. It would be so nice to have 70-degree weather every day. It would be so nice. Just gotta enjoy it while it lasts. It won't last for very long. Normally it gets cold here, I think it's December. I think December 1st is normally when it gets cold here. And then it gets really cold in January, and then you're just praying for it to warm up after that. But not extreme. We don't get extremely cold weather, but it's cold. A lot of people are surprised when they come here in the wintertime that it's cold. They think it's hot here year round, and it is not. It gets perfect weather in October, good weather in November, and then then it gets freezing. Then it gets cold. You gotta put a jacket on and wear long pants and sweats. Sometimes you gotta wear gloves. I'm gonna be making a left coming up. I think it's this next one. Y'all. It's this next one coming up. Next one coming up. I'll be making my left turn. There shouldn't be any gates or anything like that. Why did this car have to make its turn like that? Now I can't see. Oh, gosh. I hate when they do that. I know it's not their fault, but it's still irritating that I have a blind spot. Oh, slow down. That was real rough on the rumble. Whatever it's called, rumble strip. Ease up, kid. Ease up. I gotta go. Come on. Come on, Bo. Let's do this. The car behind me, of course. I'm sure he's gonna turn exactly where I'm turning. Oh, I did it again. On the right. Oh, I want to mess up my suspension. Okay, we are here. Let's dump this crap off. Drop off complete. No problems. Everything was smooth. A smooth drop off. I just gotta get back on course and make my way back towards home. Gotta remember to slow down on these rumble strips. You got to stay below 15 miles an hour. You get a real loud rumble. I don't know if it hurts the suspension or not. Oh, can I make a left here? Nope. What's this Prius doing? Just hanging out, having a good time? Are you just having a good time, Prius? What are you doing? Playing on your phone? Oh, it's not this one. I thought it was that one. Next one. Can I turn here? Yes, I can turn here. Oh boy. Well, tonight I'm supposed to go get McDonald's tonight, but now that they did that quarter pounder recall, I don't know if I'm gonna go to McDonald's. I don't know if I don't know if I'm gonna get sick. That's what everybody's worried about. But the good news is that if I do go to McDonald's, it probably won't be that busy because there's so many people who are, when they hear the news about something is dangerous in the news, that keeps people away. So, and I saw the stock for McDonald's was plummeting, so maybe it is a good time to go to McDonald's. I usually get the chicken sandwich, so I don't have to worry about the E. coli situation. So I will probably just end up going, and then but no, I don't think anyone in the family is going to be ordering anything with beef in it. I think everyone's going to be ordering chicken. Even though I think they said in the news that it was the onions that was causing the problems. People are so paranoid about previous incidences where it was the contaminated beef that people don't want to take any chances. They're like, well, how do you know it was the onions? Maybe it isn't the onions. Maybe it's both. Maybe it's the onions and it's the beef. So, yeah. So I definitely won't be getting a Big Mac or a hamburger. I won't be getting any of that stuff. I'm going to just get my chicken sandwich, and that's it. And they can't contaminate the French fries. They're like Frankenstein French fries. It's not even possible. There's so many preservatives in those. I remember they showed them on that one documentary and how they don't even decompose. They stay perfectly. There's no mold that ever grows on the McDonald's French fries because there's so many chemicals in them. At least that's what it showed on the documentary. But I'll still eat them because addicts gotta eat what addicts gotta eat. Oh man. Well, it's all quiet right now. Nothing's coming in, and I have about $15-16 left to make. It's 9:21 a.m. right now, and it looks like things are slowing down, which is fine. And there's not much else exciting going on today. It's Thursday. What can I tell you? What can I possibly tell you that's even remotely interesting today? There's not much going on. Everyone's just looking forward to getting this whole election cycle thing over with. And Halloween. People are looking forward to Halloween. I'm not going to give out any candy because I don't stay up that late. Uber Eats, $5.19, 4.9 miles. No, I don't stay up late enough to give out candy. I usually go to bed about 7:30 or 8 because I get up so early. I'm usually awake at around 3 a.m. is when I usually get up. So there ain't going to be no candy. These old people don't give out candy. We turn our lights off and go to bed. It's all when I was younger, like in my 20s and 30s, I gave out candy. Here comes another one. I'm going to accept it. Hold on. Let me screen capture it. Let me accept it. Okay, it went through. Let me pause my DoorDash. And then let me turn on my main camera so I can tell you guys what the heck I am doing. I got the next offer. It is from Uber Eats. We're going to be going to Press for Juice. I'm going to get $9.49 for 4.2 miles. Alright, so that is that. So now we're on our way to Press for Juice. And it's just one order. It's just one order. And let's see what they're getting, since there's nothing exciting to talk about. They're getting something called number 15 Cocoa Crack. That's number 15 Cocoa Crack. If you didn't hear me because of this stupid motorcycle went by with no muffler. There should be a law against those kind of motorcycles. I mean, there's a certain volume level that should be allowed for a vehicle to make before they have to tell it, you're not allowed to be on the road, that is too loud. But that's noise pollution. Noise pollution. I mean, I can understand a reasonable rumble, but to be so loud that it sounds like a lawnmower is flying across the road, at 45 miles an hour. It doesn't make sense to me. This is the year 2024. There's no reason why that vehicle should be making that much noise other than the fact that they're doing it on purpose. That's the only reason why. They're doing it because they want to do it, not because they have to do it. Okay, let's see here. Making our turn. Making our way down to... Oh my God, I'm sleepy. I must not have got enough sleep. Jesus. I am tired. I'm tired today. I got a lot of comments this morning. A lot of people were sending me comments this morning asking me about, you know, how much money do I make? How much money do I make every month, every week? They were asking about how much gas do I have to put in my car every week? Or how many gallons of gas do I go through? I answered all their questions, so in some previous video somewhere. And I don't do that much because, you know, it's all about the longevity of the car, and this is just supplemental income. So I'm not trying to make a huge sum of money. I just get out every day. I make a tiny little chunk of change and I go home. So it's not a common type of video like you see these other people make. This is not the show where I make you know, $500 in a day. This is Grandpa going out to make a little extra to pay for the adult diapers and the Geritol. That's all it is. It's supplemental. Help pay for my my hip surgery. Gotta pay for the hip surgery. Well, I hope that never happens to me. That sounds like a really painful surgery. I do not ever want to break a hip, but you know what? You can't. Whatever happens in life, you gotta keep going. That's what I say. Whatever happens, don't give up. Just keep going as far as you can go until you can't go no more. Jesus. Wow, those bottles are so heavy. It's unbelievable. There's only 3 of them in there. Each one must weigh like 5 pounds. We're going off to a house. Yeah, leave at the door. My gate code is, you have to type the code in slowly. Oh my gosh, it sounds like a house I've been to before, based on what they just said. I think there was another house that I went to earlier this week that said I have to type in the code slowly. Oh, man. There was no waiting really when I got inside of Press for Juice. I just had to wait for the employee to walk across the room. They were on the complete opposite side of the store. But the order was already inside the little glass, they have like a little glass display case, so it was ready to go. And they always usually have their stuff ready as long as they don't have to prepare anything. Because those bottles are like pre-bottled drinks that are like proprietary to Press for Juice. So they usually just have them ready. Oh, there's a lot of people over there on the right. It's a bunch of kids. It's like they're on a field trip. I wonder what they're doing. What could you possibly be educating your kids about over here at the district? Maybe it's just an outing, just to get the kids out because the weather's nice. They probably do that sometimes as a field trip, just to have a nature walk, to be out and about and not be stuck inside the classroom in the air conditioning all day. That's what it must be like for kids that live here in Vegas, because it's so hot. You just stay inside an air conditioned room all day long because you can't really go out. I don't know how you would play sports here if it's 120. Maybe they do sports when it cools off or something in the seasons where it's not so hot. I guess. Oh boy. 2.6 more miles to go. 8 minutes. Temperature is still currently about it's 73 degrees. It's not bad. Not bad at all. I'm getting out right now. I have almost 10 miles on the car, and my miles per gallon is going down. I'm at 57.7 miles to the gallon. And for the whole day, I usually don't drive more than about 30-35 miles at the most in the day. And yeah. And I usually go through about, what did I tell the person? I think I go through 4 gallons a week on gas. So hardly anything at all. So this car is very efficient. And it's a hybrid car, so a lot of people don't think this car is fully electric and that I plug it in, but I don't plug this car in. All I do is I just take it to the gas station and put gas in it, and then just drive it. And the engine charges up the battery, and and also when I brake, it charges the battery. So the batteries are practically invisible. You almost have no idea that you're on battery power. The whole time you just feel like you're inside of a regular gas-powered car. And there's no weird shifting transition in a hybrid. I never hear the engine shift from battery to electric. It's so whisper quiet in general, except for when I have to super accelerate on the freeway, that for the most part you never hear a sound in this car. It's just, you're just driving it. And I'm trying to think of when I would notice it the most. I think you notice the most you're on battery when you first start the car, because it makes no noise. You just push the button and it's on. You hear just the little chiming noises. And then when you back up, there's no motor sound either. And then once you hit the road and you're on the road, you don't hear really any noises at all, because you know the road noise kind of covers up any sound of the engine, unless you really gun it, unless you really hit that pedal. You don't hear much of anything. Yeah, this is the house I was at earlier in the week, or at least this neighborhood. It's probably the same person, because the messaging was the same. The way they relayed the information about the gate code box tells me it's the same customer, which is fine. The only problem in that area is there's no cell phone service. So the app may just be spinning. And oh boy, I'm thirsty. Only one more offer to go after this one, and I'll be out of here. I'm getting let's see, I think wasn't this one a $9 one as well? I believe it was. So I'm already I'm already at $28. So this one more to go. One more $8 minimum offer to go, and I'll be done. So if something comes in right away, I could be done by, I don't know, 10:30, maybe 11 at the longest if it's quiet. So it's all good. And I can work on this video and relax and enjoy and hang out at home, chill out. I'm gonna be making a left up here, coming up. Oh, yeah, right near the high school. I'm where the football field is. I think the football field is on the left-hand side. This is why I get no cell phone service. All the students are taking up all of the cell phone service. Let me get the code ready in my mind, okay. I gotta remember to push it real slow. Push the gate code real slow. Making a right here. enter this gate code. Okay, let's. Oh, the microphone. Oops. I entered it. I entered it real slow. I mean, really slow. Ouch. I'm a mess. I can't even get my seatbelt on. It's all twisted. I'll fix it on the second round. On the next go around, I gotta straighten out my seatbelt. It's getting all twisted. It's gonna be coming up on the left-hand side, everybody. After this little ditch here on the left. Yup. Yup. It's this one here where I can't see the number. Yeah. This house here where the trees are blocking the number. Okay, here we go. Man, this thing is so tangled. Come on. Well, the internet worked to close out the order and upload the photo, but for DoorDash, it's not. Oh, there it goes. It must be just really, really weak internet right here. It went through. Well, so far, have I even gone back home? I don't think I have. I'm trying to think if I've been back home since I first started. I don't think I have. I want to say I've been going non-stop. Let's see. What was the first order today? I don't remember. What was the first thing we did? Let me look at my phone. I do this job so often I can't remember what the hell's going on. The first order, oh, that Aware Coffee. So it was the Aware Coffee place in Munchbox. That was the first place that we went to. Then it was the Smart and Final, and then it was Press for Juice, and that was the 3. So there's one more to go. I do 4 every day, 3 to 4 every day, unless I hit the lotto, unless I hit like a super jackpot that will pay me, you know, what I'm trying to make, that $35. But even if that happened, I would still do at least one more, you know, just for giggles, just for shits and giggles. Might as well just do one more if you get a big one. You got the time and it's early. But right now, if it would happen today, it's 9:38 right now, I probably would just go home. Because I'm not in the super, I'm not feeling like super motivated to work today. I have mild motivation right now. I'm like, okay, I can do the job, but if but my mood feels like it could just drift and change at any moment, and I'll be like, nah, I ain't working. Okay, guy, why are you slowing down in your Tesla? God, everybody in this town owns a Tesla, I swear. Everywhere I look, it's Tesla. It's so common. I guess people like those Teslas because you don't ever have to go to the gas station and you don't have to go to have it serviced or anything. I'm sure the only thing you have to do, I would assume, is rotate the tires. Because tires do have to get, you know, even tread wear. So, but I think they were saying on the news that all these electric cars, because they're so expensive to fix, that it's caused insurance rates to go sky high. So they're much more expensive now to repair, and so if you hit one or they get into an accident, the cost is so high that it's affecting the insurance companies, and so the insurance company has said we have to raise our rates for that very reason. And it's not just that, there are just so many more cars that have all these luxury features in them now. So they're not like, you know, they're not like in the grandpa days, you know, where a car just had an engine and a radio and maybe an AC. Now it's got all these electronics in them, and if they, when you crash, it damages them and then they don't work. Oh, something just came in from shoot. Hold on, let me look. Where are you oh no, it's over near the airport. Oh god, it's near a business. Do I really want to take this? Oh god. Do I really want to take this? Oh god. I'm not gonna take it. I don't want to take it. It was the right metrics, everything, for $16 and something cents. I didn't want it. I didn't want it because it's gonna take me near the airport. It was like $16 for like 7.5 miles. It was 2 deliveries. One was to go to Bad Owl and one was to go to Mothership. The Mothership Coffee or something like that. No. I just don't want to go anywhere near the airport. That meant I had to probably drop it off in some industrial business area and then drive all the way back. It's like, no. I don't feel like dealing. That's a guaranteed 15 miles on the car. I'm like, nah. I'll wait for another easy one. That one was taking me too far north. Oh, I'm just gambling. I mean, of course, that would have finished off the day, but no. And the pickups would have been easy because they were just coffees. I mean, supposedly just easy, unless I spill the coffee. But I don't want. I got a bad feeling about it. I was like, I saw where the map was taking me. I'm like, I do not like that area. That's not where I want to go. It's 10:24 a.m. and I got an offer from Uber Eats. I'm gonna go to Sprouts. I'm gonna shop for 7 items. Whoa, hold on, I gotta make this turn. I'm gonna shop for 7 items at Sprouts. I'm gonna get $8.43 for 1.8 miles. I really didn't want to take this one. I didn't want to take this one at all. It was the opposite of the one that I rejected. You know, the one to Bad Owl and some other coffee place, where I had to drive over, you know, near the airport. And this one is, the miles are short, which is great, but I have to do shopping at Sprouts, which is bad. So that was my hesitation, and it's a total of 13 units. Let's see what kind of horrible things are gonna make me get while I'm in there. 1 gallon of water, alkaline. Oh god, and roses, an 18 stem rose assortment. God. A bunch of fruit. Okay, it's not that bad. So it's all produce. Some flowers and some water, so it's not that bad. I hate shopping for flowers. You never know if you're getting what the customer wants, because whatever they see in the picture, they never have it. So you just get something that looks close enough and you throw it in the cart, and then you feel bad. You're like, oh, these poor people, they're getting flowers they're probably not going to even like, but there's nothing I can do. So anyway, so that is that. That's the shopping list for this little adventure, and I'm hoping it's just a leave at the door, because there's nothing worse than buying flowers for somebody and then you have to see them and you wonder in your mind when you see their face, are they totally disgusted? shopping experience was not hard. And the flowers, well, I got something that was close to the picture, so I was very happy about that. Not exact, but close enough. I'm traveling 4 minutes from here, 0.9 miles. It is going to a house. It is a meet at the door. Alrighty, I am just getting myself situated here. It's the last one, so I'm actually just taking my time to slowly back out of here. Everybody was civilized inside of Sprouts today. There were no controversies or episodes or moments of drama. Oh, there was one lady who was telling me that I'm the reason why, I'm to blame for there not being any organic strawberries left on the shelf. She's like, oh, you're the one who's been taking all our organic strawberries. And I said, that's right, I'm the guilty party. I'm the one to blame. I take full responsibility. I'm like, what an odd thing to tell somebody. I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm just gonna go with this conversation and just move along. Sometimes people just want to make funny commentary. They don't realize that I'm on the clock and I'm just trying to get my job done, but I just went with it, you know. People say jokey things to me and I'll just say jokey things back. I'm not gonna be rude or anything. I'm gonna just go with the flow. Even though in my mood I wanted to tell her to just F off. I was like, just get the hell away from me. I'm in a bad mood and I want to get this day over with. Don't talk to me. But nope. I have to keep everybody too. I want us to keep everything in a positive mood. Look at this guy making a U-turn right here. I didn't even know you could do that. I guess you can. There's no sign. Just kind of unexpected. Alright, this person gave me an unusual request. They said to enter the code. Oh, because the code box doesn't work right here. That's right, I've been to this one. The gate code doesn't work anymore. You have to call the person and then they will open the gate. Now, what code did they just give me? Alright, I see it. I see it. I see it. Let me enter it. Let me look at it one more time because my memory is starting to fade. I see it. It's ringing. They're opening the gate. That means I can go. And they're watching me. I see the little blue icon. They're watching me. They're watching me. They want to make sure. Oh, and I got to meet him at the door with the damn flowers. Didn't I just tell you? I didn't want to meet the customer at the door because I didn't want to see their face when I had the flowers. Lord. Just my luck. Just my luck. The last one, too. It's going to be on the left-hand side. Is it this one? No. Is it this one? Where's your number? There it is. Yep, it's this one. Let me turn around. Oh, Lord. I don't want to see your face. Ugh. Here we go. Let's go say hi. Let's go be friendly. Smile, everyone. that was strange. They had the door wide open, and yet nobody was at the door to even greet me. Going offline. And the customer finally appeared. Ending dash. The customer finally appeared. And then they were just kind of like all... They were like all chilled out. I'm like, oh. I'm like, okay. I'm like, here's your stuff. I handed them the flowers and then the little bag that, you know, that makes sure that the flowers stay, you know, moist or whatever. You know, it's like a plastic bag you put at the bottom of the flowers. It fell right to the ground. And he didn't even bother to notice. It just fell. I'm like, oh, whatever. And then so I just handed him a couple of bags. And the rest of the bags I just left on the, you know, on the ground right near the door, because, you know, he has arms. He wasn't like an elderly man. He was like a young guy, probably in his 20s or 30s at the most. He was real chill. He was a real chill looking guy. I was like, oh, whatever. I'm like, here, bye. So I'm glad it wasn't a lady, it was a guy. So that was good news. And so that's it. Let's do the wrap up. Ready. Alright, everybody, well, that is it. I made my money. It is only 10:46 a.m. I currently only have 16.4 miles on the car, and I'm just making my way back home. So happy to wrap up this day because my mood was starting to really sour. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed our little trip in Vegas land, and I'll see you again on the next one as we make our way once again through the town of Vegas trying to get that $35. Take care. Bye for now.